Hey everybody!
Hello, hello.
Welcome to our team. My name is Tabitha. I'm a district manager with Arbonne.
And my name is Alexis. I am an area manager with Arbonne as of tonight. So super exciting. It's actually closed night.
Yes.
But we really wanted to create this video for you guys. Basically, it's going to be like a getting ready video. So it's a tool for you guys as soon as you sign up as a consultant or sign up a consultant.
Right. So you want to share this video with them, watch it yourself, and then share it with anyone who signs up underneath you. It's just a good way to get started and some few tips to what to do when you first start. Yeah. So first we're going to talk about our mission or goal as consultants. Our mission is to serve others, to help others, to help them become the healthiest version of themselves. And of course a paycheck is nice and is good on top of that, but honestly, our main goal is not to make money. It's to help others. Yeah. Do you want to add to that at all?
No, I think that's good. I feel like the paycheck will come as you're helping others, but if you're making this more about just if you have a small why, then you're not really going to grow.
Right.
So,
and as you will learn by plugging in all the ways we're going to tell you how to, your why and your vision will grow so big, and then the rest will just follow.
Yep, and it's going to grow along the way too, which is okay. You can have a why, a reason why you started this journey to begin with, but as you hit those whys, you're going to continue to grow, and it's going to get bigger and bigger.
Right. So we're going to start with, what should you do first? So you just signed up. What do you do now? The first thing that you're going to do is you're going to download some crucial apps and things that we use literally every day. The first is Arbonne My Office app. It has all of your data on it. So everything in Arbonne is in QV. QV is like
it's basically a dollar amount.
Yeah.
So say $100 is 100 QV.
So you have to have QV to meet your goals. To become a district manager, should we get into that yet? I don't know.
Basically, it's just how you promote and how you earn bonuses.
Right. So as a consultant, you want to try to hit your 2,500 block. So you need 2,500 QV. That's what you should be shooting for on your My Office. You're also going to need Zoom. We do weekly team calls every Sunday night on Zoom. And this is a good way to plug in and hear from people who are at the top of the company, and they share their struggles and what worked for them and give you encouragement. The other one is Voxer. We use Voxer literally every day. It's like a walkie-talkie type app, and we have our entire team group on there, as well as smaller team groups. I know Alexis has one for her team. I have one for mine. Yep. So stay plugged in on Voxer. A lot of important announcements come out on there about products and things. And then last thing, always check out the Team Awesome, which is the team you're on, the Team Awesome Facebook page. There are lots of updates and things on there, and giveaways and incentives, so always check on that daily. Okay?
All right, so the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make a 100-person list. So get out a notebook, old-fashioned notebook, write out 100 people. If you're like, well, I don't know 100 people, go on social media. I know you have friends on there, so you can just write down names. It doesn't have to be people that you think you're the closest to. Write down all the names, and then you're going to want to circle your dream team. So that's going to consist of 5 to 10 people. Never write anyone off, because Brittany Aldean is an Arbonne consultant.
Yeah.
So
it's crazy.
Circle anyone that you would love on your dream team, and we will go back to that.
Now, you don't necessarily have to reach out to all 100 people at once. This is just an ongoing list, and as people come to you and ask you questions, or when the time comes up where it's a good moment to speak to them about Arbonne, then you'll slowly cross those people off your list. You do not need to cold message those people. Right. So that's kind of what the next thing we're going to talk about is basically how to live Arbonne and how to gain people's trust. You have to live it. You've got to use the products. You've got to show yourself using them, loving them. You have to actually love them, because you can't truly sell something that you don't love and use. We do suggest that when you first start, this selling, you need to do the 30 Days to Healthy Living program. It's so crucial. That's our main lines that we sell, and you can't sell it unless you know how to do the program.
Yeah, exactly. It's our number one selling kit. It's huge, and it's like she said, it's so hard to talk about a product that you don't even know how it works. And I will tell you that the 30 Days to Healthy Living kit will give you a testimony. And it's the best testimony you can have starting this business out, because when people come to you and they're like, well, tell me about the protein. If you've never tried the protein, it's going to show, and you don't want that. So,
I mean, you can't like pick up and just drink one shake a month. Like, people are not going to buy that from you.
Yeah.
You have to, show yourself completing the program. Yes, show your struggles. Show that it's hard to stop eating dairy and gluten for 30 days and sodas, but just share the truth though. The results, your pictures, like put yourself out there. And it's hard. It's hard to do that at first. But if you're transparent and honest with people, they will see that and they will come to you.
Yep. And so with that being said, the next thing that kind of follows with being consistent. Like she said, you really want to show, you don't have to overwhelm your feed with protein shakes and fizz sticks every single day, all day long. But if you are making your fizz in the morning, you can do a cute picture or a boomerang of it. If you're making your protein shake, you can do a fast forward video of you adding all the ingredients, or skincare.
That's another app. It's called Viva Video. It's the one I use all the time to like make fast videos with no sound.
Yeah, I use, I think it's called Hyperlapse. That's for iPhones.
Yep. Okay, next, sales come with time.
Yep,
This
and
is
that comes with being consistent.
true. Yeah, like the first month, I don't remember selling hardly anything. If I did,
no one except for my family.
Yeah, I mean, well, my family still hasn't bought, but people who you think will buy won't. Yeah. People who you don't even know are watching you are watching, and they will reach out to you for months to come, like way down the road. They'll reach out to you. People will say no to you. People will ghost you, and then randomly say, "Hey, I want to do this now." You're like, "Okay, let's do it."
And you cannot let those people that ghost you get to you, because if you do that, you're not going to go far at all in this business. You have to set a why and a goal, and it's got to be strong enough to where you're like, you know what, I can do this without you, and I'm going to move on to the next person.
Yeah.
And you're doing this from a heart. You're not doing this out of making a sale and making money. You're doing this because you genuinely see why this could benefit someone, whether it's business or it's products. Say someone is looking for extra income, offer the business. If they're looking to lose a couple of pounds, offer the detox kit. If they're looking for skincare, but don't go in it like you're just wanting to make money off of them. And
because they'll know, they'll see that, they'll know.
It's super obvious. And I had to learn that from personal experience when I first started. But now that I see that, or know that I did that, it's really important for me to stress that no cold messaging, do it from the heart, everything from the heart.
So like, you're not going to like straight out just message someone you haven't talked to in 10 years and say, "Hey, you want to try Arbonne? I'm trying to make a sale. It's the last day of the month." Like, you're not going to do that. Like, that's just rude, and it's not what we're about. So if you think that person needs Arbonne in their life, you're going to start liking their stuff more. Respond to their stories. Like, be genuine, be kind, truly care about what they need. Let them do all the talking. Listen to them. See what their needs are. And then try to fix that with Arbonne, basically.
And I will say, too, just by listening to someone or actually having a conversation, sometimes, Arbonne might not even be a good time at all for them. Right. And so,
you'll know.
like in that moment, and I've had conversations with people where, I was asking how they were doing and stuff, and it just did not feel right in my heart to bring up Arbonne. And that's okay, because you know what, that I felt connection there, and I felt like now they actually really trust me, because I am asking how they are really doing and, concerned for them.
And everything you do, like in the beginning of the month, it's going to pay off. You're planting seeds, whether those seeds grow 30, 60, 90 days down the road. You're planting seeds. People are now watching you who weren't before.
Yeah.
They're curious. They want to see what you're doing. What is this all about?
Yeah.
So reach out. Even if they say no, it's okay. Now you're on their radar. Next thing that we will say is definitely plug in. That means listen to the weekly team calls. Listen to the Top Tuesday. You can fast forward it. I listen to it in the car when I'm driving. That's literally the only time I have, or when I'm getting ready. You can fit Arbonne into your life. I work a full-time job. I have 2 kids. I have this business on the side, and I have my own personal time that I need. You can fit it into wherever you want to.
Yep. I will say plugging in will, it'll grow you. It'll motivate you and, keep your why strong and keep you wanting to go. Whenever you're not plugged in, it's so easy to fall into that, trap of I can't do this, or you become lazy. We're all about growth, and this plugging in, no matter what it is, reading a book or being on the Top Tuesday or Sunday night team calls, you guys, it's so important for that.
Arbonne will grow you, like personally grow you, help you physically, mentally, health-wise. Like it will literally change you in a good way. It's brought me like out of my shell. It's brought me a lot of confidence.
Yeah.
And I love it. The other thing I was gonna say was follow other people who do Arbonne, so you can like see how it affects their life and how they like show it in their life, and you can get ideas and inspiration from them. There's a lot of people on Instagram. You can message either one of us and we could share.
Yeah, so another thing I want to say too, you reminded me whenever you said follow other people, you can always screenshot other people's like stories. So if you guys ever see like on Instagram where we have our stories and it's got the 30 Days to Healthy Living kits, you can screenshot those. There's also Facebook groups called Graphics for Arbonne Consultants. That's a huge one. You can go to the search bar and type in anything that you want, or Pinterest. Pinterest has really good stuff. And then, of course, the Team Awesome Facebook page. But, as long as it's not, something that another consultant
Personally.
can't sell a preferred customer, then you can post it. So, for example, say, you're wanting to make some big sales tonight, then you're like, okay, mascara is normally $30. I'm going to sell it for $10 a tube tonight. If you do that, one, I don't recommend it because you're losing a ton of money that way. But it has to be private. You have to do it on a private Facebook group.
Or a private message.
A private message, a private text, a phone call. But please do not post it in public because it will get shut down.
Yeah, you'll get in trouble. But don't be overwhelmed. Like, this is a lot of information you're going to learn as you go. You don't have to know all this right now. You can ask us questions, but the most important thing is we're not going to do everything for you.
Yep.
You have to do this on your own. You have to learn on your own. You have to figure out what type of consultant you're going to be. That we can't do it all for you because we're running our own businesses as well.
Yep. And I will say, we have become successful with this by doing these steps, by plugging in. Plugging in is huge. You'll learn so much from other people. I have notebooks full of notes from our team calls. And you guys, that's where you grow the most, and that's where you're going to learn everything. So, I don't have anyone that tells me what to do daily.
No.
This is, you learn for yourself, and you're going to learn as you go, and you can ask questions along the way, but you have to be willing to put the effort in and the work yourself in order to grow.
And this is like a weird time, of course, but people are still buying Arbonne. Arbonne is still fully functional. It's all internet-based, and people want to be healthy. They're reevaluating their health right now. They want to be healthy. So we have the perfect gift for that. That's what Arbonne is. It's a gift.
Yeah. And you can look at it, as in like, well, I just don't really want to message someone right now because, I don't know their situation. Or you can look at it as this could be an opportunity for somebody. And, if they say not right now, that's fine.
It's okay.
But you can always throw that out there as an offer to them too.
Well, I think that's all that we have. You can message either one of us at any time on Voxer, send us any questions you have, and we will do our best to support you any way that we can.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, guys, for
Bye.
watching.